Just a bit of sisal, which is the filling in the board coming out. That's been poured out now, that's fine. That was a blow for Michael Smith. Done everything
45.
he needed to do, apart from the very end bit. The single double. Had 2 darts at it. And if I'm honest, Rod, the second dart at tops was a well-thrown dart. It just missed, didn't it?
On such fine margins, darts matches decided. He had the chance there, the opportunity to really put Phil Taylor under the microscope at 2-1 behind.
It's a different match now. Phil Taylor will be more at ease. Michael Smith will be chasing.
91.
And when you chase, you can become tight.
Well, the pressure released completely on Phil Taylor. He's won over 100 World Championship darts matches. So there's virtually no situation that he hasn't seen before.
96.
Nevertheless, if you go behind in a match, then whoever you are, there's just that little nagging doubt.
Taylor's World Championship earnings.
100.
As Michael Smith wraps in his first 180. You mentioned, Rod, he's won over 100 matches. He's won over £1.1 million at the World Championships alone. Alone.
30.
Not been a bad tournament for him over the years.
Well, he's got the double 10.
120.
What is going on here? 60-50 double 10. Fair enough. But now he's left himself on double 5.
60. Marginally required 10.
See what happens. To leave yourself double 5 ain't ideal. Got it anyway. He's putting undue pressure on himself, isn't he?
Yeah, there's far too much drama for me in Michael Smith's finishing. Your opponent is not on a finish. You want 130. You've hit a 61st dart. You can leave whatever double you like.
100.
I feel sure that double 10 is not the best, especially when you pull it on the inside. And I don't care how good you are, double 5 is missable.
Bizarre.
96.
Well,
What's wrong with treble 10 or treble 18 anyway?
they are they're the decisions that lose darts matches. The
42.
players that have been successful over the years are those that do the simple things well. You want 104, say, you go big treble, single number double.
95.
105, you don't go bullseye. No, I don't know. These youngsters of today, they're so good, they do what they like.
Well, after his first round game, Phil Taylor admitted to being completely
99.
confused by what Rob Jarboe was doing. Both in the way he was going for outshots and then going 26 and then a 180. And he admitted that it left him, well, you used the phrase, turned his brain to mush. He admitted that's what had happened. And Michael Smith is doing all sorts of weird and wonderful things with his finishing.
Fully required 170.
This leg gone for Michael Smith. Another one of those.
96.
He's well in control, but a 140 or 180 put the power under pressure. 180 would.
140. Fully requires 74.
Double 16 then. Double 8. Well, he cannot close the gate.
58. Market requires
This is the case
94.
when he would want to use the ball, wouldn't he?
Yes. And does. Single 19 or treble. But
No. Look, you
33.
cannot throw darts away
Fully
like that
requires
against
16.
any opponent, never mind the 16 times champion of the world. It's on 62 with 1 dart left. Just chucking at the board like that is just ludicrous. Double 8. Don't do that against anyone, but to do it against Phil Taylor, I mean, you just can't.
Phil to the reverse.
Phil will have that
Game
logged.
on.
That will
Yeah.
be logged in the bank, thinking, right, do you know what? You want to do that, I'm going to get to you now. And you can see him, he's telling himself, come on, try and finish him off. Phil sees it as disrespect. You're throwing darts
100.
away, and you think you're going to beat me with that attitude. It's not going to wash, mate. I tried it once, I come a cropper as well.
57.
If Eric Bristow were in here now, he'd be going incandescent with rage. He'd be trying to get his hands right round the throat of Michael Smith, shake him warmly by the
45.
throat.
Exasperated. A livid Eric Bristow is a sight to behold. It's funny.
60.
Well, Phil Taylor is on anything but full power here. A flickering glimpse as the flick of the switch, but even then, when the 180 beckoned, only 135.
Perfect. Switching to 18s. No.
100.
He was going for a corner that wasn't available. Taylor is, as you said, he's not on full power, is he? But he's somehow managing to contrive a 94 and a bit average, and it just
32.
doesn't look like that to me. It looks poor.
He's talked quite a lot recently, and you mentioned his
60.
age quite a lot recently. He's
Will
53.
require 89.
Saying he is finding it tougher, but of course he would do. Double 16, beautiful finish this time, clean kill. But you
Public
do
Michael
it.
to throw
It's
first.
going to come at some
Game
point
on.
where he's finding it tougher and tougher. He's 53. No one can go on forever. It's remarkable that he's going on to 53 at this astonishing level.
177.
When put to him, Phil, you're playing the best darts of your life, and yes, I am. At the age of 53, it's incredible.
96.
It's there for him all the time. That's what he seems to be thinking of. And there's no end to when it's going to. There's no end in
140.
sight, is there? When's he going to stop? Just keeps on winning darts matches.
Well, until Michael van Gerwen beat him at the Players' Championship Finals, he was
87.
record equaling streak of 29 consecutive wins, during which he won the match play. He won in Sydney, the Grand Prix, the Masters and the Grand Slam.
54.
Consecutive TV tournament wins. High.
He was literally unbeatable. Michael Smith wants 130 again.
100. Michael
Will
requires
he do the
130.
same thing as before? 60 bullseye, then go for double 10. Bullseye?
Well, what on earth is going on?
95.
Should have left 40, but anyone can make a mistake, Wayne, but to make the same one again really is a sporting sin.
Will you require 78?
I can see why Michael Smith stays away from 32. The angle of his darts, the entry in which they enter the board, they lean over to the right. So a double 16 would be a blocker.
53.
Phil Taylor makes a hash of
Michael
78.
requires 20.
So that's why Michael Smith prefers this side of the board.
Double 5, yes.
Team
Levels
shot
up the set.
full flag. Michael Smith. Fifth leg Phil to throw first.
So then,
Game on.
difference between 3 winning sets or 2 apiece. I mentioned when the end of that 29-game winning streak, when Phil Taylor was in command of that match against Michael van Gerwen in my head, and van Gerwen just produced darts from the gods for 7 legs.
45.
Do you think that has had an effect on Phil Taylor, what van Gerwen did there?
Yes, I do. Because Phil is, he likes to dictate, he likes to dominate.
140.
And if he feels that someone doesn't fear him, it knocks his confidence a little. And I think he was shaken to the core. And the interview after was a mind of mush again. did not know what to say. In which he said, I do not know what to say.
Smith's got the darts here, effectively, if he can find a treble. He just squeezes that in. Mini fist pump. Taylor 92 adrift. And a set deciding leg. Lost the weight. Still can't find the weight.
100.
Eventually got it up and over.
Credit to Michael here. Standing up there going toe-to-toe and doing a real good job.
100.
Biggest leg of the match. Left 170. Phil may have to switch away at some point. Not at 19s.
59.
Should have been 18s. We see him wiping his face as if...
Early in this set, looked as though it was almost all over by the shouting, not a bit of it.
105. Michael requires 70.
Well, when he's only won 30 net to 60, he's gone ball double 10. Not going bullseye this time. Tops for the set.
30. Phil, you require 98.
Switching.
79. Michael, you require 40.
For the set. Gets it. Michael Smith has levelled the game. There's mistakes aplenty by both players, but it's level. That will suit the youngster from St Helens. Will Taylor has concerns. Join us after the break.